Hello and good evening, and welcome to Wayback Wednesday. I'm your host, as always, Mark W., and this is my approximately weekly stream that I do on Wednesday evenings in which I play old school video games. I try to give it a different theme each time, and tonight the theme is just a random smattering of games for the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's the original machine that kind of blew away the entire video game industry. Um, it came out here in the US in about 85, I believe. I think it was out in Japan in 84, known as the Famicom or the Family Computer over there. This machine doesn't really need an introduction, pretty much. I would say for like the better half of a decade, if you were talking about video games in general, especially in your home, you would say, "I'm gonna play Nintendo," and that was just how big it was. So yeah, it probably doesn't need any introduction unless you're like under 30 years old, perhaps. Which even then, you've probably heard of it. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna just play a random smattering of NES games tonight. And of course, with that, with the random smattering approach or the random smorgasbord approach, that means I'm not going to be playing a super in-depth game from start to finish like Legend of Zelda. But who knows, if I get roped into some game or just, I really get sucked into it, I might just play a game from start to finish. I have a couple of games in mind that I want to play, but mostly I'm going to play it by ear. And you guys in the chat, if you're there, please feel free to request anything that you see. I don't have every game known to man. I have about 50-ish. And yeah, I thought I would warm up with a little bit of Kung Fu. This is based on Kung Fu Master, the arcade game, which was also on a lot of different computers and consoles, but for some reason for NES they called it Kung Fu instead of Kung Fu Master. They dropped the Master. I don't know why, but Nintendo did that. This was originally a game by Data East, by the way, but I believe this is a launch title for Nintendo, so Nintendo must have like acquired the licensing or something. I don't know the business goings on, but they made it their own and they called it Kung Fu instead of Kung Fu Master. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Ryan is here, and it looks like our likes went from 1 to 2 back down to 1. I've never seen that happen before. Some other stuff that's going on. It's the holiday season, so I'm gonna be drinking my homemade eggnog. Every holiday season, I make 2 batches of eggnog. One on um, Thanksgiving to share with my family, and similarly on Christmas Day. It's very good. So I'll be sipping this throughout. It's made. It's alcoholic, by the way, so it has some rum in it and it's very delicious. It's kind of like the my contribution to those two events, and it's very warmly received by my family. So it's fun and it's fun to make, fun to drink. Yeah, it's homemade. I can share you the recipe if you want later. Also, I'm gonna do a bonus Wayback thing, and that's if I play a game from the year 1991, which is kind of the tail-ish end of NES's life, ish. I don't know what year all these games are from. I don't have them memorized. But if I start a game and I see in the title screen it's from 91, you're going to get a special treat in which I read a creative writing story that I wrote in school in the year 1991. So it's one of the most epic stories you'll ever read. And you can see I got a lot of lovely stickers from my teacher back then. This was my 8th grade um, notebook. And yes, I'm going to read that for you as soon as 1991 comes up in the stream. And Ryan says, Kung Fu, remember fondly. Yeah, this is one of the games that sometimes if I would get really good at a game, I call it a game I could beat blindfolded. But, when I revisit a game years later, that's not always the case. But without further ado, why don't we jump into Kung Fu? Hold on, it's loading in the middle of the game. How do we reset it? This is because I played it a little bit with my daughter. She was watching me play NES games recently. So it saves the state. She's really a big fan of Kirby, by the way. So I'm just making a tiny video adjustment. I think that's good, actually. All right, so let's play Kung Fu. This is a game that, again, it's based on Kung Fu Master. It's pretty much, it is Kung Fu Master. They just dropped the Master. But this is actually, I learned from Wikipedia that this is based on a Jackie Chan movie. And I forget the name of it offhand. But there's a character named Thomas trying to rescue Sylvia. Alright. So in this game, you're just scrolling through each level one at a time, punching these hordes of guys who want to hug you. Most of them want to hug you. That's all they want. But their hugs are very dangerous. They hurt you. Some of the guys throw knives and stuff at you. But the generic grunts, they just run up to you and hug you. This guy's a knife wielder. Ooh, got hurt. And, it's not too difficult. I'm not gonna jinx myself. It's generally not too difficult, but there's definitely times where it can kick your butt. Especially if you keep, repeating the levels. You can beat the game and then repeat. I think it gets harder each time. These knife guys can be annoying if there's a lot of enemies on the screen at once. But you can see you can just, as soon as you beat the boss of a level, you can move on. You can just run away from him. So let me just play with the volume a little bit. As always, let me know what you think of the volume. I can always increase it or decrease it. And Ryan says it's about your imaginary leprechaun who lives in your yard. So I try to, when I can, I try to punch in this game. Oh, because you get more points if you punch than you kick. Not that the points really matter. We're not competing for a high score. Okay, diagonal jump I gotta get used to. So these midgets come, I mean short people, little people, and they try to hug you too, but some of them, they'll do like this flip at you. You have to jump up to block their entire body with yours. It's kind of fun. Oh, it's already the boss. Alright, there we go. So I had this also, Ryan, for Commodore 64, but it was so bad. I don't know why it was so bad. The graphics were horrible. And, I don't know. I mean, I'm usually very forgiving about old school games with their graphics and stuff. I just remember the Kung Fu one being really, it was like all janky and wonky and every other inky word you can think of. Okay, these midgets are gonna start doing flips on this level now. When I was a kid, you hear that sound he makes when he punches. I used to think he was saying crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, 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 crap. When he kicks, he goes boo boo, boo boo, crap, 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 crap. Yeah, the knife guys do tend to get me once in a while. I believe this was a launch title for the NES, and if I recall correctly, my family NES was bought by my brother. Ooh, that was a bit nasty hit. Was bought by my brother. That guy I used to call Mr. Clean all the time. He looks like Mr. Clean. Crap, 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 crap. But my brother bought this. If I recall correctly, if you're watching, Brian, you can correct me. With so I grew up Catholic, and you know, confirmation is a big thing. It's kind of like Jewish bar mitzvah. It's around that age, and but it's for Catholic, and it's actually a religious thing as well. It's one of the sacraments in Catholicism. Anyway, usually family members would give you money, so if I recall correctly, my brother bought NES with it. These are moths. They're obnoxious. With his confirmation money. And I remember he wanted to buy Kung Fu really badly, but he didn't have enough money to buy it off the bat. Like along with the NES. So he made a comment, I guess we can kiss Kung Fu goodbye. And my dad replied something like that. Sounds like the name of a Kung Fu movie. Kiss Kung Fu goodbye. Oh, I just died. So I realized some mistakes I made there, letting those guys grab me while fighting the boss for one thing. Kiss Kung Fu goodbye. That's... Obviously, I don't quite have my 10-year-old Mark W skills anymore. Just the raw reflexes and everything. It's amazing how rusty you can feel knowing you're playing a game that used to be able to beat, like, figuratively blindfolded. And, like, you struggle a little bit. Also, overall, though, I think I'm doing alright. This guy. Oh, yeah, you punch off his head sometimes. Oh. I think you just gotta get in close, duck, punch and kick. Oh. And Ryan had just confirmed that this was a launch title. Yep. Alright. was playing Kung Fu Master on one of my Monday Mames streams, maybe a year or two ago, probably like 2 years ago. And I found the controls really awkward. I couldn't like jump up into the left very well. Jeez, took a beating there, but at least I survived. Unless this knife guy gets me, uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, Wrecking Crew is fun. I like Wrecking Crew a lot. I might play that after this. Now let's celebrate beating that Hunchback boss. With some delicious rummy eggnog. Help me, Thomas! Okay, this is the last floor. Expect lots of flippin' midgets. Or dwarfs. Ah, jeez. Crap, crap. Here they come, flippin' midgets. Ah. Just jump over them. The ones that don't flip, you can jump over. And if they do flip, then you'll hit them with your body. Therefore, killing them. Ugh. So did you mostly play this for Atari 2600, Ryan? They're running away because I have to fight the boss. Okay, I'm way too weak for this boss, probably. Hello, guy. Oh, I might lose. Ah, come on. Yeah, time to stop fooling around with the punching. That's how you get more points. Ugh. But the kicking gives you more reach, obviously. All my timings are just slightly off. Oh, you know what I did? I accidentally hit a fast forward button. With the emulator, you can hit fast forward and rewind. So I just fast forwarded it momentarily there. You might have missed it if you blinked. Ah. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I definitely lost it. Ryan says, I'm remembering now. His friend had a TV in his room, which was a big deal back then, and that's where he played it. Alright, that's a little Kung Fu. I'm going to give it one more go. I think I can beat this. Oh, you can see it says Irem. I thought it was by Data East. By the way, if you have any requests, you can shout them out in the chat. Anybody's allowed to. Don't be shy. I might not have every game. I have to drink more eggnog. That'll... Yeah, and I'm going to turn off these this fast forward business, I think. I don't know. I think I'm... The way my fingers rest, I keep accidentally hitting it. So let me just turn off fast forward and probably rewind too. See, I have these mapped like that. Let's get rid of that. How do I unmap them though? That's the problem. I don't know how to unmap them. Maybe I'll just make them a different button. Yeah, I don't usually hit the secondary shoulders. This is the controller I'm using. It's an 8-bit DOE. It's a very nice controller overall. And Ryan said, you seem like the kind of guy who had a TV in his room as a kid. I did, actually, but not like from the get-go. Like maybe when I was like 12 or 13. I think we got a small Samsung TV. I used to share my bedroom with my brother. And we got a small Samsung TV, like maybe in the early 90s or so. But overall, we just had the one big TV in our den, our family room. Yeah. But that was the coolest thing once you had a TV in your room. It was like, I could just, you know, play video games all night long. Not really, but you could try. You could try to sneak it, turn the volume really low. And if somebody comes to inspect, turn it off. It's confetti balls. Right. Oh, not fun when they're landing on your head. But yeah, having the one TV we had several consoles and computers and stuff, but it was all on that one TV. And there, there's me and my 3 siblings that were all into this stuff, and also friends were. So like, we had friends over. We were kind of like the video game house. So friends would come over, neighborhood kids and stuff like that. And there could be like 8 of us all hanging out in the family room, all just waiting for a turn to play a game. So sometimes when we actually found a game that supported a lot of players, it was just super awesome. Okay, I'm doing a little better this time, I think. I think it's the power of the eggnog. Whether you can see next to my live in that kind of status panel up top, there's a dragon head and it says 0. So that's how many times you've beaten the game, essentially. You're supposed to be able to, like, beat it repeatedly. I think if you die, you suck. If you die on the first run. I hate when they back up. And I misjudge the kicking distance. I hate that too. There we go. Okay, Mr. Clean. Bring it. Yeah. Leave me alone, shorties. So Ryan said they had a portable black and white. It was funny, small screen, but it was really long. But they had to fit all the components. Yeah, I remember we had that in my family too, and something like that. We got hit with a nasty hurricane here on Long Island in the year 1985, I believe it was. It's called Hurricane Gloria. And we were out of power for, how long was it? Oh, either a week or 2? At least a week. And so we made some use of, my dad got a TV just like what you were describing. I don't think we played video games on it. We might have tried it, but it wasn't really too feasible. But I remember watching the first episode of this anthology show that maybe you remember called Amazing Stories. Oh man, I'm dead. And Amazing Stories, yeah. It was, I think, Steven Spielberg, and I remember the very first episode came on one Saturday or Sunday or something, and we watched it on this tiny TV during the hurricane. Batteries powering the whole thing. No power on anything else in the house. Look at that hunchback. I don't know why I call him a hunchback. Is that his name in the rules? He doesn't really look like a hunchback. That's what I've always called him. I think it's called a magician or something, actually. I hate when I just mess up, though. It's like, if you can just get him close and just hammer him, you get him. Oh, yeah, you were in Maine. That's right, Ryan. You were in Maine at the time. You got hit by that. After us, I assume. That was my first any kind of major weather event in my lifetime. Hurricane Gloria. Yeah, he's the magician or the loser. Maybe like the granddaddy of all these short people who are attacking me. He makes dragons and moths and stuff. You can kick off his head. Ah, thank God. I did the old man thing where you jump up in reaction to something going on in a game. Thomas, fueled by the power of eggnog, vows to rescue Sylvia from the evil Mr. X. I think that's his name, Mr. X. The World War II bomber episode Ryan mentions in Amazing Stories. I don't really remember too many specific stories. I remember the one that I saw during the hurricane, though, on a tiny TV. It was, I think it was called the Ghost Train or something. And the grand finale of the episode was this train goes through like the house. It's like a it's a ghost train. Or it goes through like the kid's bedroom or something like that. Get off me. there's some meme about this game where it shows what it would look like realistically if there's this line of idiots trying to hug you to death. You should probably look that up. Kung Fu Master meme or something like that. I know Andy's watching, so hello, Andy. Andy's, I gotta get used to those knife guys a little bit better. Yeah, I had no choice at that point. I had to jump up and block the midget, but take a knife to the head, or stay ducking, and I chose ducking. Alright, so I couldn't beat that, I'm surprised. I thought I could. But I don't think you want to see that again, so that's Kung Fu Master. Maybe I'll come back to the end if I want to seek vengeance. But that's enough of that for now, I think. My daughter is obsessed with Kirby's Adventure, by the way, but I don't think I'm going to play that. I think I'm actually going to play, unless you guys have a request, another game that I used to be able to like beat nearly blindfolded. And that was a game called Trojan. Hey, Andy. Yeah, so Andy, I meant to say, Andy is, he's really into the new World of Warcraft expansion called, I don't know, Dragon Balls or something. And so he said he was going to be playing that, but just kind of leave on my stream and on the side. And I was like, come on, if you actually Google for Super Mario Brothers 3 and you can see the rating, how many users liked the game, you can compare it to how many users liked Super Mario 3 versus World of Warcraft, and you can see that Super Mario 3 wins. So therefore, you should watch NES. That was my argument. I forgot there was a versus game. All right, this is by Capcom. This is an arcade game, and I never really played the arcade game back in the day, but I played this one, and I was awesome at it at the time. I don't think my skills are gonna hold up like you saw with Kung Fu Master, but let's give it a try. And I played the arcade one on Monday MAME a while ago, but I thought it was different and hard. Yeah, this game is like in a, oh yeah, this game has knife fighters like Kung Fu, I forgot about that. Can I go down there? Yeah, this guy, what's he called, a goblin or something? Okay, I'm just turning on my turbo. How do you do it? There's something you can hit here, like discover. Jeez, it's been so long. I think I got it. The rat? So this game, yeah, this particular game I literally haven't played in decades. Except for that arcade one. That was different. This is a cool game. It's supposed to be like kind of a post-apocalyptic scenario, but everybody's using medieval weaponry, I guess, because, I don't know. EMPs or something, I don't know. I'm trying to remember how you can jump up high. What determines that? Did I have like a boot object or something? That might be what it is. Okay, let's stop fooling with the dynamite guy. I think I had one shot to get him and I missed it. These are the Hatchet Brothers. By the way, yeah, you can always put up your shield to block enemy attacks. And to plug another video of mine, on my channel I have a video called something like the Power Clown tape. And that's just a collection of game endings and other playthroughs that I recorded in like the late 80s, early 90s-ish. Oh, this guy, the armadillo dude. Oh, that's not the jump button, is it? There's the boots that I was talking about. I think I gotta get those to be able to jump high. Okay, got him. But anyway, I have a recording of myself beating this game on the Power Clown tape. But I think it's just like the end boss and a couple of other bosses or something like that. Generally on that tape I don't have full playthroughs. I have a couple. Or just like record boss fights or the endings. I thought it was cool at the time to be able to just pull up endings. My boots are running out. But, you know, we didn't have YouTube and stuff back in my day. So I thought it would be cool just, you know, wouldn't it be cool if you could just pull up endings to games you beat? That's kind of why. Also, it was kind of like, I don't know. Oh, I'm dead. Kind of like a trophy. Like, look, this is me beating it. Okay, you cannot parry that one. I have to realize that. Ah! So much for the blindfold beating. Yeah, so you can see some of the patterns emerging here. With some practice, it shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Ryan said the armadillo looks familiar, or maybe I'm thinking of Rygar. Yeah, it does look like something from Rygar. I know what you're talking about. Okay, we got these archers harassing me from these mountains. I can't reach them unless I get the, get the boots, I guess. So I gotta make good use of my shield, probably. These guys are a pain. They're knife fighters. I think there's an armadillo here. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. So this guy doesn't have that complicated patterns, really. But I think it's random if he... Like, he goes back and forth, as you can see, and then I think it's random if he pops up or not. Because you can tell it's not a consistent number of times he bounces back and forth. Sometimes he just does it like twice, sometimes like 4 times. But he's not that bad. You just have to be patient. Jump over him a few times usually. Smack him. He has 1 hit left. I think this is gonna be it. There we go. Nice fight! Bonus points 3,000. Oh yeah, the helicopter guys. I guess I just jump in, right? Oh yeah, you can hold the shield upward. Go away, piranhas. Whatever you are. Can I just shield them? That's armadillo in the water. Oh no, it's a fire-breathing guy. He looks kind of like the armadillo. Dead? I didn't kill him. I think he just left. He drowned. Whew. It's a tough game. This guy again. For some reason I think he's named like the Goblin or something. And Ryan said, I was surprised to learn today that people consider Karnov a bad game. I always really liked it. I liked it too. Maybe I'll play some Karnov. What am I doing here? Going down elevators? Yep. There's also Karnov's Revenge, which was a Neo Geo fighting game. I got those bombs that blow up. They go along the ground and try to blow up your feet. Ah. You may think that the way the screen's wonky a little bit, that it's the emulator, but I actually remember the original game being a little wonky with the screen as well. Okay, that's probably not the way to do it. There we go. I like how he fell forward. Another elevator level. Go away, hatchet guys. I have 1 health left. They're not really giving me anything here. I think you can sometimes... I mean, you've seen it before. I'm like slicing at areas in the wall, and I get power up, so I probably need to do that more. I just don't remember where any of them are, really. Okay. Shit. I saw that coming. Game over. Oh, man. No continuing? Oh, what a brutal game. let's give it another. Maybe let me continue. No, no, don't continue. Wow. Yeah, I can't believe I used to beat that easily. You can tell there's a lot of like, memorization of patterns involved. And Ryan said I need to get some kind of handheld emulator. Oh. If Janice is here, he can tell you about one he likes. Janice has one. Should we play the original Ninja Turtles? Oh my god. It's talking about a game that is brutal. Now some of these games I've played in the past and some I haven't. This game, speaking of Janice, Biomiracle Bokute Upa is a strange Japanese game in which you're a baby. It's like a platformer. And I only know that one from Janice, who grew up in Hong Kong, and they had the Famicom, the Japanese NES, basically over there. And so he told me about that weird game. Should we play Battletoads? I'm speaking of another brutal game. Bonk. We could play Bonk, and outside of the context of Bonk Bjornis. Okay, I'm going to play the random Bugs Bunny game, and you might be like, what? That's probably garbage. And that's kind of my instinct too, but I was Googling around for best NES games or like hidden gems, and someone said this game is surprisingly good. So I'm going to try a little bit of the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. See if it really is good. Wait, this is not 1991, is it? Let's check. It's Bugs Bunny's 50th birthday. He's been invited to a huge party in his honor. Bugs receives a party invitation. It reads, "Happy birthday, Bugs. As members of your fan club, it is our pleasure to request your presence as the honored guest at the spectacular Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout." However, his fellow Looney Tune pals are very unhappy about this party. Nobody has ever given parties in their honor. That makes it sound like everybody's mad at him, like, Porky Pig and Tweety Bird. Well, Wile E. Coyote is, he's a villain. Why does Bugs Bunny get so much attention? Wile E. Coyote asks. He and the others are so mad. Who are the others? That they try to prevent Bugs from reaching his own birthday party. Bugs must now make his way to the party very cautiously to avoid all those crazy characters. And Ryan says it's almost like a puzzle game. It's cool, so I guess you played this one. Okay. What is that, a hammer? Okay, I have a hammer too. So here's a carrot. Do I get a WB logo? What do I do with that? Stand on it? Okay. Who's that? An S? Is that a box of salt? What is this? Flaming a fire elemental? How do I get up there? You can jump pretty high. Oh. This game doesn't really have the smoothest animation and scrolling. That's okay though. I think you just get the carrots and then you can stand on the WB if you want. Take that, you hammer. Take my hammer, you hammer. And you box of iodized salt. Oh, got me. So Ryan says it's not the game he thought it was. Okay, I guess I should be going for the platform there. What? Am I gonna drop down there? Oh, you can stand on those, right? No! Okay, somehow I survived. You can steer mid-air pretty well. I got a heart and then lost it right away from the box of iodized salt. They're pretty dangerous. They're shooting bubbles at me? Are they soap bubbles, maybe? They're soap. It's a box of soap. What's going on over there? That's something to check out. Yes, Ryan, that's true. Ryan asked Donkey Kong Jr. Math with the launch title. I remember I had a poster. I think it came with the NES back then. and it listed all the launch tiles, and it showed like a screenshot of each one. And yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. Math was one of them. Can't say I've tried that. You know, I gotta say, this is not giving me a, a great first impression. I'm thinking like I could be playing Super Mario Brothers 3 or something. But apparently this is a hidden gem. Maybe it's relative, you know, like relative to other obscure games. Maybe it's generally good, I don't know. Can you check the year on this, please, Ryan? It didn't tell me at the title screen. Or anybody? Because if it's 1991, I have to read my story from 1991. And we're losing viewers. People don't want to see Bugs Bunny. We have one viewer now, it says. Maybe that's just you, Ryan. Although sometimes YouTube lies to it. Like, it always tells me there's 0 people watching when it's only Arturo watching. Because he doesn't count for some reason. So can we do a seesaw kind of a thing? Let's... Gotta do that, then jump on the other edge, maybe? Oh, it's 1990? Oh well. Alright, forget it. I don't care about that carrot up there. Now what? What's that cookie? What's going on here? This game makes no sense. Am I supposed to get that? Or kill it? Oh, the cookie hurts me. Maybe it's a boulder? Why is a boulder like popping out of the ground like that? I'm so confused. Maybe it's a cookie for my birthday party? Okay, I'm gonna try to use a seesaw. That's all I can think of. Come on, hammer guy, where are you? Come this way. Ah! The soap! I'm gonna get killed by a box of soap. Okay, let's do it. Ready? Ah, damn. American Gladiators? I don't think I have that, unfortunately, right? I don't know about this game, I'm sorry. Ah. No, didn't work. I don't know if I just didn't have it lined up right, or it just doesn't work. But I don't know if I want to continue playing this. We should play Cheetah Men. Did you ever see, the Angry Video Game Nerd? His discussion of Cheetah Men as, like, the worst game ever made? No, I didn't get that wrong. Okay, I don't know. I have to figure out something to do here. Supposed to kill this rock? I mean, what can I do? I can throw something at it, or can I knock the hammer guy into it somehow? It's one of those things where I'm a little bit stuck, but I don't know if I have the motivation to actually persist, because it's like, it's not exactly a good game. Alright, maybe I have to jump up there, I don't know. But I probably need that seesaw, right? Oh, you can just hammer one into it, okay. Alright, what's this gonna do for me? There's a wall there and that same stupid rock. Ah. Oh, you pressed down over there. Rabbit season. Shut up, Daffy. Daffy's killing me. What a jerk. I'm gonna hammer him. Ah, he killed me. No, I'm still alive even though I'm out of hearts. I've got a giant carrot and now I'm flying away in my balloon. Ryan says the game looks and sounds like garbage. Okay. Welcome to the bonus round. Push button. What the hell's going on? Am I trying to make like bingo or something? I got 3 in a row. 2 3 in a row, so I got 2 1 up. Okay. Oh my god, really? Another one? Yeah, I got 3 in a row again. Another one. I wonder if I can time it. Probably not. It goes so fast. Nothing. No bonus. You need more carrots, it said. Alright, I think I'm done with this game. Yeah, I don't like it. Sorry. Sorry, person who said it was a hidden gem. It was hidden for a reason, not because it was a gem. I could see myself being entertained by this if I like rented it for a weekend and it wasn't like I had the opportunity to go, screw it. I mean, I could, but back then, if you received a game or bought a game or rented a game, you usually just play it for a while, even if it didn't leave you with a great first impression, because money was spent on it. Uh, Sight bike's always fun. Do, 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 do. How about a little Battletoads? Battletoads is a game I actually played on the game show Video Power, and I lost. I lost on Battletoads. Oh, it's 1991. Well, hold on. This is 1991. You know what that means? That means we have to put away the game for a moment because it's story time. We're going back to 1991. It's time for Mark W's 8th grade creative writing. No, now I know Battletoads is 91 too. So I had this 8th grade teacher who, at the time, I kind of didn't like her because she was a pain, but she kind of pressured us to do all this kinds of creative writing and other creative projects, and they were very memorable and probably worthwhile. All right, so I'm going to read you a story now. I have the scans, and here it is. This is from September 30th, 1991. The subject was to write a fairy tale from the perspective of the villain, and it's supposed to be about how he was right all along, something like that. Let me just get rid of the Battletoads in the background. All right, this is called The Real Little Red Riding Hood. Yes, I know. I realize my cursive is chicken scratch. One day I was walking through the woods when I came to a house that had a sign that said Grandma's house. The door was left wide open, and I saw Grandma in a bed. She thought I was a prowler, so she whipped out a shotgun and tried to shoot me. I quickly rolled out of the way to the inside of the house, and just when she was about to shoot again, I grabbed her and chucked her out the window. Chucked her out the window. It was only in self-defense, though. After that, I left the house, and I saw a girl walking towards the house. She was holding a basket full of food, so I know... Turn the page. So I know she came to bring food to her grandma. Since she came such a long way, and I didn't want her to be disappointed that her grandma wasn't home, I put on some of her grandma's clothes and jumped into the bed. Soon after, Little Red Riding Hood came inside, and she said to me, "What big eyes you have!" Everyone thinks I said something else, but what I really said was, "That's because my eyes look big when I wear my glasses, nice, sweet little girl." Then Little Red Riding Hood said, "What a big nose you have." So I said, "That's because when I was little I had a nose ring and my nose stretched." After that, Little Red Riding Hood said, "What big teeth you have." Then I said, "That's because I have a bad dentist." Little Red Riding Hood is so mean and rude. She said, "You're so ugly, Grandma. I hate you." And she whipped out a shotgun. It must run in the family. I boldly dodged out of the way, grabbed her, and chucked her out the window. So then I continued on my way home, knowing that I was the good guy and they were the bad guys. And I love happy endings. And that is my way back to 1991 outside of the scope of video games. I see we lost a viewer. And my teacher wrote, "Mark, try not to cross out so much on the good paper. That's why we worked so much on the scrap. Try and keep your paragraphs a little shorter. You are a wonderful writer, and your story made me laugh out loud." Thanks, teacher. So that was my 8th grade teacher in 1991. And now you, yeah, self-defense, Ryan. He broke into the house and he's claiming self-defense. That's the end of the story. I have another one too, but I'll save that for another time. Yeah, I don't think that would hold up in court. Anyway, now I have to actually play Battletoads. All right, here we go. Wait, let me put back on the sound. Level 1, Ragnarok's Canyon. So when I played this on Video Power, they had us play 2 players simultaneous, and whoever got the most points wins. So although I practiced this game a bit, I didn't practice 2-player, and I didn't practice maximizing my score in a 2-player game. But probably the other guy had the same issue, so, it was fair, I guess. Well, basically, if you have a weapon and you whack the other guy with it a lot, you get a lot more points. So that's what he did. He got a weapon before I did, and he whacked me with it. What are these holes? You fall in and die, I guess? What is this thing? It's a weapon? Oh, it's a robot or something. Turn up the volume a little bit. Go. Yeah, I don't know about self-defense there. This is the weapon that you can get a lot of points smacking the other player with. This game was a big, like, kind of a big hit back then. 1991 NES. Oh, I can use my tongue to eat these flies? What, do they kill you? Oh. It's quite possible I literally have not played this game since on that game show in the year 1991. I wasn't exactly in a great mood after it, and I wasn't exactly fond of Battletoads after losing on the game show. But I never beat this game. In fact, I only had it because I was practicing for the show. What they did was, without getting to the whole story, basically once it was known that I was in the playoffs, they sent me a letter with a list of either, I believe, 7, 8, or 9 games, something like that. They said you're going to be playing any of these games. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I have to get these and throw it. And so I had to practice like mad. I think they only gave me that info like a week before the taping too. So it was like you have to practice Battletoads and RC Pro-Am and Little Nemo the Dream Master and Skate or Die and whatever else there was. I think Rescue Rangers with Chip and Dale, DuckTales maybe. Yeah, I remember that was the one game I actually owned at the time. It was DuckTales, and the rest I had to rent or borrow from somebody. So my buddy Kevin had like 1 or 2 of the games, and the rest we rented from Blockbuster or something. That was an intense time. I was like, I gotta play all these games like mad. Kind of fun when the body parts get big like that. The feet get big for a solid kick, and it makes a satisfying thump sound. Got a sword. Excuse me. I think the infamous level that everybody dies on is the one with the you're like riding these scooters or something like that. You have to dodge. You know, you go from left to right very quickly on your scooters or motorbikes, whatever they're, and you have to dodge walls here and there, fight enemies at the same time. Bump. Was I ahead of grade? I was not ahead of grade. But ooh, I'm dead. But my birthday being late in the year, combined with the rules of my school district, I guess, it was such that I was in kindergarten at age 4. Okay, so I just realized the hearts at the top of your lives, and the squares are your, like, health. Uh-oh. Gotta go fast through those, I guess. I'm not sure if you can kill those things. Oh. No. Honestly, I don't think this game is great. I like some of the effects, like I said, the fists and the feet get large, and you have a satisfying thump and stuff like that. And the level designs are kind of cool and varied, but I don't know. The gameplay doesn't really strike me as that amazing, and the music is kind of meh. Not bad, but the way that people were talking about this game at the time, you would think it was the most awesome thing ever. Your characters are Zitz, Rash, and Pimple, the 3 Battletoads. Clearly inspired by the Ninja Turtles to some degree. I do think that's a really satisfying thumb sound. Alright, I got a 1-up, yeah. We're getting 100,000 points, it looks like. Yeah, I know they did this before, but I wasn't sure. They just snip your web thing or your rope, and you fall to your doom. Oh, I'm dead. All right, screw this game. I don't know. That was Rash falling to his doom. Yeah, I have no desire to persist in that game. So that's a little bit of Battletoads. It was a hit at the time. Yeah. Well, what else shall we play? Super Mario Brothers. I am tempted to play original Ninja Turtles. Ultima Exodus. So it's kind of funny that they made a game as complicated as Ultima for NES, but they did. And this one, Ultima Exodus, is based on Ultima 3, but they didn't call it Ultima 3. They just called it Ultima Exodus. And Ultima 4, they just called Quest of the Avatar. And likewise, Ultima 5, they called Ultima Warriors of Destiny. So they kind of omitted the number altogether. Maybe I'll just play a little bit just to see how it's like, because I haven't played it in so long. But what struck me as interesting was that they were able to even do it, because in Ultima, like, pretty much every key on your keyboard did something. Like, you would press the H key to hole up and camp, meaning you're outdoors and your party camps out to heal up and stuff like that. You know, I can't remember everything, or most of them. I is to ignite a torch, things like that. But they just do everything through menus in console RPGs. I actually won a copy of this one on Video Power. Somehow it comes up a lot. But mostly I played Ultima 3 on Commodore. However, when I won this, I decided to play it as well, just because why not? Totally different music. And Ultima 3 for Commodore, probably for all the computers. That may be the first game that let you choose your character's gender as male, female, or other. I saw recently there were some people on Twitter complaining about another RPG. I don't remember what it was, but it was a new game. And somebody was like, come on, you're gonna go woke with that other gender business? And I thought, huh. Like, something like 40 years ago, Richard Garriott made Ultima 3. Let you choose the other gender. Anyway, let's hit register, I guess. Alright. I am Markwa. Create or continue. What does that mean? Create, examine, create, discard, form party. Or do you kind of like draft each guy, sort of? So these are the different classes, and Ultima 3 had an interesting way of doing it. What they had was your basic types, like, I'm a little rusty, so I'm thinking about this as I speak. You had your basic kind of D&D character classes like Fighter, Thief, you know, Mage, I guess was Magic User, and Cleric, I think, but you could have the multi-classes as well, and they assigned a different name to each multi-class. For example, One of them is an alchemist, which I think is like a combination of thief and mage or something like that. So they're just it's just a lot of dual classes basically, each with their own unique name. Anyway, I guess I want to create, I don't know, handmade, ready-made. I guess that's if you want to choose your own party or just let the game do it. Yeah, alright, you can choose these races too, yeah. Yeah, Ultima 3 had Bobbit. They didn't want to plagiarize Hobbit or risk any legal issues, I guess, so they gave you Bobbit. And this is before Lorena Bobbitt was a thing in the news. And what was her husband, John Wayne Bobbitt or something like that? Fuzzy, I don't know what a fuzzy is. I think the manual mentioned that they're like a little fuzzy creature or something. Anyway, why don't we start with your classic dwarf fighter type? Yeah, so now some of these names are coming back to me. I think like a paladin is a combination of fighter and cleric or something like that. Why don't we just go basic fighter, dwarf fighter? And you assign points in increments of 5. Spin solo. I don't know if int and wisdom are useful at all. I guess I'll give him minimum amounts in that. And Andy said he was going to make a comment about Bobbit. Ryan said he's going to go on my Discord page and complain about how I went woke. Alright, I guess I'll go a little bit skewed strength, that's what fighters do. Hopefully it's not too bad to be this dumb, but I think it literally is only used for spellcasting, like the mage, the wizardly type and the priestly type, or cleric type, respectively. Okay, this guy is going to be named Lorraine Bob. He can be Wayne. I'll save that for a Bobbit character. He can be John Wayne Bobbit, maybe JW. This guy is going to be his name is Borgo. Alright, next up we're going to make Bobbit. And he can be a, what is a lark? I don't remember. It's unfortunate I don't remember what all the combinations actually mean. I think one of them, maybe it's the lark, is like all 4 of them. But, you know, they're not, being not specialized, they're kind of weaker in every area, like they're a jack of all trades, a master of none kind of a thing. But let's make the Bobbit a, I don't know. We'll go with Alchemist, because why not? I should really be looking at what Alchemist means, though, because I'm going to be potentially putting the wrong stats in. So let me just pull that up real quick. Ultima Exodus. I just want to know if I should be putting points into intelligence or wisdom for him. If you do it wrong, you're totally screwed. That said, I'm not really going to be playing this game deeply, so maybe it doesn't matter much. So this is what it's like. This is the manual. I don't know. Specifically the NES manual, by the way. Magic power. I don't know if I feel like digging into it. It's not like immediately obvious at first glance, unfortunately. Be very careful in choosing a profession that maximizes the ability of the race. Yeah. They didn't have enough characters to spell out Bobbit even, so it's Bobit actually. Bobit. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it. It's kind of mostly just want to see what the game looks like, and get a feel for it, rather than play it deeply. So I can just pick whatever. All right, so I think Alchemist is like combo of maybe Thief and Wizard, or Mage, whatever they call them. Probably want a little bit of strength. I don't know. We'll go with that. This is JW. Alright, who else? Let's get a Fuzzy. Fuzzy can be a lark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lark is like a mixture of everything. So this one's gonna suck at all the spellcasting. Our Fuzzy is gonna be Fuzzy Fuzzy? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Who else? Human or elf? Human. Elves are lame. Maybe Andy's playing a night elf in WoW right now, and he's offended. I don't know. Is Lark a bard? Yeah, I think they're supposed to look like a bard, but they don't really have, like, you know, special songs they play, like in The Bard's Tale or in modern D&D or anything like that. I don't know, I'm just gonna make a barbarian. Probably, I think I already have a bruiser type, but whatever. We got 2 bruiser types. Bug the barbarian. Previous menu. I can examine them now. That's right, you can make a whole roster of up to 20 characters, and you can assemble a party from them. Number 2 is an M-bag. That sounds like some kind of an insult. You M-bag. I guess you end. Select. Alright, that's Lord British probably. Here we come to serve Lord British. Hooray! Welcome ye, 4 brave souls. Exodus Dreadful Devil is about to wake up now in this region. Spoiler, Exodus is a computer. If so, our world will be covered by darkness. Brave one, steal Exodus and save this world. Get ready for your journey. So compared to the Commodore version, this is better graphics. Each character in that one was like, you know, this little monochrome sprite. I don't think it even animated, actually. But I remember hating the way that you guys snaked like this instead of having one symbol for the whole party. Not that it really matters. Okay. Hello, guards. Welcome to the Royal City. Welcome to the Royal City. One fun thing, not in Ultima 3, but Ultima 4 for the computers at the time. When you talked to people, you had to think of the topics to type. Like, if there was something like, I don't know, a moonstone that you needed to ask somebody about, you had to type moonstone. Excuse me, to bring up the subject. You didn't just walk up to them and press the chat button. You had to think of these subjects. And sometimes to get the conversation rolling, you would ask the same basic questions that were recommended in the rulebook, like ask them their name, ask them for health, how are they doing? And sometimes they'll say something like, well, I'm good, except for, you know, that dungeon over there is being a pain. And then you would type dungeon, and then you would get more info. It was kind of cool. Ultima 4 really, like, blew my mind at the time. If Exodus is awake, what will happen to us? I'm so scared. When did Mondane perish? I didn't know about that. He was killed in Ultima 1. He was the boss in Ultima 1. He was the evil wizard. And you had to, like, travel through time to fight him or something like that. In Ultima 1, you actually went into space, too. You had to achieve the rank of Space Ace. You had to get a spaceship and go into space. And you would fight in, like, a, almost like a Star Raiders kind of game, like an arcade game. It was very strange, but it was very, very cool in its own weird way. But I'm talking about all different Ultimas here. Like, the one where you have to type in the different subjects of conversation, that was Ultima 4. This is Ultima 3. The one when you become a Space Ace and kill Mondane is Ultima 1. I kind of stopped after Ultima 4, unfortunately. They're great games, though. Anyway, of course they still have that kind of grindy aspect to it that is kind of just tedious these days. Welcome to the pub. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this, but let's do it. I don't remember what it does. Does it heal somebody? I just spent 10% of my gold on beer. Doesn't this ale taste great? We brew it in a special way. Another drink? No. I just wasted 10 gold. Jerks. They say the dungeon is to the northwest of this town, but it is so dangerous that no one who goes there ever returns. Welcome to the weapon shop. Yeah, we could probably use weapons. Do we have anything, actually? How do I see that? status or something like that? Okay, he's got a dagger. Our dwarfy friend has a dagger and cloth. Dagger and cloth. Everybody has dagger and cloth, huh? Okay, so I guess we gotta upgrade something. Oh, each person has 100 gold, so that's okay. I don't want to go in here. Okay, Borgo is gonna buy. I'm trying to remember, was it really good to be able to have a missile weapon in this game? Don't remember. I'll go with a mace. Maybe sell the dagger? Sell Borgo's dagger. I'm sorry, but I can't buy it because you were wearing it. I'm not wearing a dagger, come on. I'm wielding it. Okay, now I'm using the mace, I think. Yeah. Now I can sell it. More gold, no. Okay, I was checking if you could haggle. I didn't think so. Okay, what about Ugg? Ugg is gonna get an axe that he can't afford next. Okay, rather than doing the equipment shuffle and spending the whole stream doing that, maybe I'll move on and just see what fights look like and stuff like that. I come to here to buy armor. Okay. Can buy somebody some armor, I guess. Borgo, you can get. Oh, it's too expensive. Look at this. Okay. Let's get one person a sling, actually. I want to be able to shoot. Who can actually use a sling, though? Probably have to refer to the rules. The Lark can use all things. So can the Barbarian and the Fighter. It's just the Alchemist can only use a weapon. Can only use a dagger, apparently. Huh. Okay, so... who was the Lark again, was he? Here, buy a sling. I'm gonna equip it. Yeah, I don't like the clumsiness of the menus, quite honestly. I guess you get used to it, probably. Let's go kill somebody and probably die. So we're ill-equipped. Alright. Let's get these people. Okay, can she use a sling from all the way back there? Let's try it. Missed. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I hit the enemy for 26 hit points. What am I even fighting? Goblins or something? Missed. Missed. Can we do magic? Repel or missile? Let's do missile. Slap. I killed the goblin. Yeah. You go, John Wayne. Oh, he took 9 damage. He gets 141 still, so it's not terrible. Unfortunately, our fighter types can't hit for crap. Okay, I'll just hit it, finally. Just to prove me wrong. Was he killed the goblin? I'll get Borgo are taking damage. Oh, they can attack diagonal? That's not fair, because I can't. Wow. This game is mean, too. The UI is mean. If you back out of a menu, you just skip your whole turn. Like, at first I hit fight, and then I hit B to cancel it, because I didn't want to fight. I wanted to move. It was just like, nope, sorry. You lose your turn. Now, can I use sling over my guy's head? Yes. killed goblins. I only killed one and it pluralizes it. It says goblins. Let's use a repel. Let's see what that does. What did it do? Hooray! Victory is ours. There's a chest waiting for us. Get. Who will get it? Borgo. Borgo found 79 gold. That's a lot. Arg, the trap. Borgo took 25 damage. Let's fight. More goblins? Yep. Maybe that'll be it for this game. Just wanted to take a peek at it. And now we've taken a peek at it. Otherwise, this is the rest of the stream, basically. You know, I would be here for another hour at least if I really wanted to do anything substantial. So that's just a peek at what Ultima looks like. Ultima 3, also known as Exodus, for the NES. Let's get back into more standard NES style games, perhaps. What about a little Wrecking Crew? Ryan mentioned he liked that game. I used to like this game too, and it had a level editor, which was pretty cool. That's why you can see down here there's the design option. The only thing is, this game actually, some of these early Nintendo games, they had a save feature, but it wouldn't do anything. It only worked if you plugged into the I/O port some kind of a disk drive that never existed. And I think it existed for Famicom though, so I guess it kind of makes sense that they had that. But it would try writing to the port, and they never released any disk drive here in the US. And Ryan says he was just going to suggest this, so cool. I think I hit design by accident. Hold on. Let me get back out of here. Let me out of here. No, don't save. No. Let's just reset it. This game has fun music, too. And you are Mario. You are none other than Mario in this game. You have to smash down all these walls, and these wrench creatures are trying to mess with you. White ladders are destructible. And you have to destroy everything that is destructible to win the game. Win the level. What's the right way to proceed here? Oh, these are the eggplant people. For some reason, early Nintendo games, they love these eggplant critters. What does that sound? They had these eggplant people in this game. There was the eggplant wizard in Kid Icarus. Somehow I froze them. I don't know how I did that. I don't know. They like the eggplant people. Ryan said I always thought he was Mario, but I think he's Tony Soprano. There is another guy who comes and harasses you. His name is Spike. You can hit these, and then I think if you have the door open, then any enemy who goes to in front of the door will go through it to like this kind of rear panel. So there's like two planes of existence in this game. There's the foreground and the background. If you go into the door, you go into the background. I think you as Mario cannot ever go into the background though. Some of these games, some of these levels are tricky. You have to really plan out your moves. The earlier ones are cake. And you can always try to get the bomb explosion to hit the wrenches so they fall down, and it buys you some time. Like, hopefully I'm doing it right here. Yeah, there we go. What's that I got? Piggy guy? What was that? It gave me points. Did it give me an extra life or something? Fireball! Find the coin. There's Spike the jerk. Coin. You have to beat Spike to getting the coin. To get the bonus points. I think his name is Spike. Is this the only game that Spike has appeared in? Oh yeah, this one. You just really have to, this one's, smash these ladders and go, 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 go. I think you need those ladders, so you don't want to destroy them until the end. Come down here. I will lead them down here, and then we'll run up to the top. I guess you don't have to necessarily save them for the end. You just have to make sure you get these walls that are kind of in the middle, like this one. Maybe that's the only one. If you destroy those white ladders, you just simply can't get to those. So you... Let's see what happens if I do this. They get to fall, which is fun. They're gonna try to surround me. Look at them. I have to take a dive. Speaking of taking a dive, is anybody watching the World Cup? Somehow the US actually advanced a round. Hey, Spike. Oh, you're a jerk, Spike. Spike is annoying. If he had broken that other ladder, I think I just wouldn't be able to beat the level. He just smashes things randomly. It's very obnoxious. Yeah, I'm not really watching the World Cup either, but I was following the USA score just because it's cool that they didn't actually lose yet. They only won one of the 3 matches, but there's 2 draws. So just like how The Simpsons made fun of the low scoring in ties. Well, yeah, there was a lot of low scoring in ties. Ties, you bet. Open wide for some soccer. Come see all your favorite soccer stars, like Arriaga 2, Bariaga, Pizzozza. It's one of my favorite Simpsons bits to recite. Now we have more sturdy walls in the bonus stage. Look at that! First hit. Now you may notice the coin slides around in the beginning. It almost looks like you have to keep an eye on where it winds up. But that's completely irrelevant. It's totally random. Again, I'm afraid to smash these ladders. I probably don't want to do that. Oh, jerko. I hate you, Spike. Oh my god, what am I going to do here? I guess I do that. Sneak past him. I could hit these, I guess. I mess up Spike at the same time, so that's even more fun. Messing with Spike is always great. Yeah, I messed with Spike and one of the purple wrenches. Let's just hit this bomb. Ooh, that's close. I don't think I've ever completed all the levels in this game. They get pretty crazy. Now this is actually when I have to start thinking, because I know that if I make some errors here, I'm doomed. I can fall down there and be trapped. I think I can just smash this, right? Maybe, hopefully. And I think I have to knock down some of those pillars underneath the eggplant guy. Oh shoot. I hit the bomb. The exploding bomb. Open wide for some soccer. I'm hesitant to knock down this pillar. Although it's tempting to hit the bomb, and that would trigger the pillar to be knocked down. I'm not sure if that's good. I think I want to just hit this bomb here. Oh, those walls come down too. I didn't realize that. That's fine. That's helpful. I think we're all good. This is still an early level. I shouldn't worry too much. Does it? Okay. Looks like I have to fall from that top level. There's no ladders down. Yes, I just go wee. There's no bombs here, so I have to hit all of these individually. Let's let the jerk here come up, and then I'll try to smash the ladder if I can in time. Go, 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 go. Gotta go fast. Ah. Ah. I think you can time it so like right when they're on the wall you can hit it and they'll fall. But it's pretty dangerous. This looks scary. Okay, let's get Spike out of the way first. Oh, he got me. I meant to do that to him. Okay, hopefully I'm not screwed already. I think I'm okay. Look, the purple one is stuck. Why is he stuck? He can go to the left. Huh. Am I stuck though? I think I am. Damn, I'm screwed. Just realized it. I have to kill myself. That's not the way to do it, is it? I thought maybe select would do it. Eh, that works too. I'm starting over the ladder. The level is just now I lost all my points, if that matters. Come on, Spike. Let me get you. There. I don't know what to do. Guess that. Oh, I thought I was gonna squish him. Why does he keep getting stuck? I don't remember that happening. Too much rum for me, I guess. What am I trying to do here? Let's see. I guess now that the purple wrench is down there, I can get back there. Shit, I think I'm screwed. Yeah, I have to think. This is one of the levels you actually have to start thinking through, which I don't know if I'm prepared to do. Can I get there from below? Don't think so, huh? No, it doesn't look like it. Crappy design. That's my excuse for sucking. Why are they designed it so bad? I know you can get trapped under these oil drums or whatever they are. And it just shows your eyeballs. Whoa. Yeah, this might be a good game to use the rewind feature for. Look at this, I can rewind. Rewinding with the emulator. It's so cool that you can even do that. I'm just holding my shoulder button like this. It doesn't go very fast though. Yeah, I guess that's as far back as it goes, I don't know. Alright. Well, maybe I'll just leave it at that. That's a little bit of Wrecking Crew, which I'm not good enough to play very well. That's about 12 levels. Joe and Mac, I don't think I ever played that. Batman is another game I won a copy of. 3D World Runner is a cool game that most people haven't heard of. This is a game by, I think it's by Acclaim. By Square, actually. Oh, and Acclaim. Licensed and controlled for the United States and Canada by Acclaim. And this game used 3D glasses. And it's a 3D world, kind of resembles Space Harrier a bit. But it was harder to play with the glasses on, I remember. But it's a good game, though. Now I have to... Yeah, you can toggle, that's the 3D mode, which obviously looks garbage if you don't have glasses. And you have to hit these pillars to get stuff. And you jump around and stuff. Some of these things are bad. I don't remember what's bad. Can I just keep getting these missile things forever? No. Got a potion thingy, I don't remember what it does. I remember this game, it's one of those games that you would beat it and it would just instill you with this huge sense of accomplishment. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I did it. I think the mushrooms are bad. Let me try one. Okay, yeah, it's bad. But yeah, it was one of those games where it was extremely difficult. You had to get all your jumps just right and everything. Then when you finally beat it, you're like, yeah! Skip the mushroom, let's go forward. Just got hit once. I lost one of my rockets, that's right. The rocket, it lets you shoot, and when you get hit, you turn green again. Kind of like how in Mario, if you get hit while you're big, you turn into little Mario. So I don't have any way to shoot right now. Yeah, it's all about these jumps. You have to time them right, get the right momentum. Jump high enough, but not too high. You know, that was just the first level, so it was extremely easy. Now, balloon thingy, I think it's a bonus stage. Now I'm on 1B, I have to get these stars, I suppose. The potion thingy. Oh, the potion is what gives you the orange look to you, which means you can take another hit. Oh, totally messed up that jump. Got extra life, I think. Ryan says it's a weird game. Yeah, it's an underrated game. I think it's great. Oh no. I gotta get the rockets again so I can shoot. And this goes up to, you know, like I'm on level 1, 2. It goes up to, I don't know, something like in Mario, like 8, 4 or something. Something like that. There's another one up. It's the entire bonus stage, I guess. Somebody recently was telling me they just discovered this game. Maybe it was Janice. Janice is a big retro game geek. Yeah, I can shoot. You have to avoid the towering infernos. Crash into them? Obviously you don't. I think this might be the game. Now that I'm thinking of it, we had a neighborhood friend who, I think he borrowed this game and then we lost it because we did a trade. He gave us Rad Racer for this, and then we just kind of stopped hanging out. So we wound up with a permanent exchange of, I no longer had this game, and we had Rad Racer in our collection. I think that was a trade. Rockets back. Invulnerability, woohoo! Very short invulnerability. It's like 3 seconds. It becomes like a Space Harrier kind of battle. And this looks pretty cool in 3D, by the way. You can't see it here, but it does look pretty cool with the glasses on. It's just, ultimately I found it was easier to play without it back in the day. Ryan said they should have made the pillars break or move like Mario blocks. It's weird to bump into an unmovable pillar. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. World 2-1. I think they're all the same at the same like level. Same kind of power up. I forget what the stars do. I guess they're kind of an. Oh no! I guess the stars are similar to coins in Mario. Oh. Oh! Oh! No! Get my potion and my missile. If you guys like the show tonight, make sure you hit that like button. Smash it with your nose as hard as you can. And we'll accept nothing less than a broken nose like. Hope you're enjoying WoW, by the way, Andy. How many expansions are there for WoW by now? Like, at least like 5 or so, right? You can see I have a time limit that's really going fast. That's why you can't dally for too long and just hit all the pillars. Your time really does go pretty fast. Andy says, oh, look at these hands. Look at these hands, they're jerks. They push you back, that's right. And he says, what's the name of this game? Looks familiar. It's called 3D World Runner. Not a very well-known game, but I had it back in the day and I thought it was really good. Extra life, nice. This game actually has a 3D mode. If you press the select button, you can toggle it into 3D mode. But you need 3D glasses. You know, the old school kind with the red and blue lenses. And it looks pretty good. But, as I mentioned earlier, it's actually harder to play that way, in my opinion. Somehow. I wouldn't think it would be, but... And as I mentioned to Ryan and everybody, really, this was a game that was just so hard that when I finally beat it, it was like a huge woohoo moment. I did it. You know, a lot of repetition and trying again, memorizing jumps and things like that. The later levels are insane, if I recall correctly. You just have to make some crazy jumps. I used to play Hearthstone with Andy a bit. I forgot about that. I used to play that. Oh, another one. Yeah, we could totally do that, Andy. I actually did a Hearthstone stream once with my son. And I think Ryan and Arturo kept rooting for my son, but I kept beating him. I'm too mean. I should be nicer. He might have won a couple of matches. Why am I running into those? Those are bad. They gotta be bad, right? I feel like they might be like, yeah, bouncy guys, okay. Like springboard or something. Okay. Oh my goodness. You have to get the velocity just right. If your speed is not just right, you'll overshoot them or undershoot them. You have to bounce on them repeatedly. This is just the beginning of it starting to get nasty. This game is like a fever dream, says Ryan. That's true, yeah. It's very bizarre. Lord, how am I gonna do this? Not like that. I think this is gonna be the end of my game here. It's just getting too hard. Here goes nothing. Ah! I wonder if I should just lay off the joystick altogether and let it go at its default speed. But I am dead. I can rewind. Let's rewind. I can try to jump again. Imagine if we had this back in the day. This puts Game Genie to shame. You can just rewind. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, no touching up. Yeah, that's the way to do it, apparently. Okay, so I don't change my speed at all, I just let it go. That's the default. That's how to avoid dying right there. Woohoo! I totally cheated, but I'm alive. They're gonna make me slam into one of those fiery things. Yep. Just to make me move laterally. So it's not too easy. These flower things attacking me. Very nerve-wracking, I gotta say. This is only level 3. I mean, it goes up to, I think, 8 or 9. And it just gets crazier and crazier. This is mostly just, once you know the trick that you can't accelerate or speed up, you're pretty much good. At least for that little bit. Yay, bonus stage. But technically I had a game over, but I'll play a little longer. Oh man, I missed it. Just the whole, like, perspective of this game, you're like this, you know, you're, what do they call it, the third person view when you see from behind your guy, and the fact that it has this kind of grid that you're running around, it reminds me totally of Space Harrier because of those things. In fact, these days, just that perspective is extremely common, just seeing behind your guy in a 3D world. But back then, I think there were very few games that had that kind of view. Here we go. I got him back down now? Oh. Okay, somehow I pulled that off. Wow. Crazy game. Give me something. Let's rewind. Totally cheating, I know. It's so cool that you can do that, though. Like, even that it's physically possible. Ugh. You have to figure the emulator is just taking a zillion snapshots of memory as you go. Then when you want to rewind, it just kind of reverts back to the previous ones. With such little RAM in the system, it's It's like nothing for a modern computer to be able to do that. I would imagine. Like, how much RAM does the NES even have? I'm not even sure. It's a matter of kilobytes. You know, that much. Like, I don't know. Does it have as much as a Commodore 64? Maybe about that much. Maybe a little more. Maybe like 128K or something. I have to look that up. And now we have the black dragon. It's a little harder because you can't see him sometimes. Now he has a red outline, so it's easier to see. Oh, I didn't even realize he hit me. Okay, I'm gonna do no more rewinding. Just play till the end. I guess I'm playing the whole level before the boss because I died. Ah, shit. Well, what should we play next, guys? Any suggestions? How about Pinball, Ryan? Oh, alright, that's it. That's it for me. The dragon wins. Alright, let's play a little NES pinball. I like that little tune. And this is from 1983. I'll have to show you my writings from 1983, which were basically me scribbling in crayon, probably. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just being goofy. I don't actually have any of my 1983 writings that I'm aware of. Alright. So we got the little penguin. Let's see. What are we trying to do here? Get those dots at the top left tunnel thingy, I guess. Get into that red hole. Get into there? Nope. Almost. Oh yeah, we flipped the penguins. We're trying to get 3 in a row or something. It's different numbers and also the penguins. Got 2 penguins and a 3. The seals are bouncing balls on their noses. Ah! Let's try to get into that red hole. No. Oh, come on. That sucks. I wonder if those cards are how the old Nintendo cards used to look, because Nintendo was a trading card company or something like that. That I think they formed in like the 19th century. Hey, look at that. And I don't know, I'm just wondering if those cards on the second level look like the old Nintendo cards, basically. Yeah, in the hole again, but it's just spitting it out again. You have to do something to set up the Mario level where Mario's running around with like a beam on his head. It's like a special bonus area. I'll have to check your messages in a second. Ryan. Oh, here's the end cards, yeah. Let's flip them. Queen of Spades. Always nerve-wracking in a pinball game. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. What's I supposed to do there? Crap. Get back up. Get back up. Get out. No, don't go. Okay, I'll check your message. Ryan says, I was just playing a game on my watch and thinking if you went back to NES, Ryan, and said you'd have a watch that can download games through the air, I think it's impossible. Yeah, imagine handing young Mark your Fitbit. Yeah, that would be crazy. Just the fact that it can even take my pulse. What? Keep track of my steps. What is this sorcery? You know, I was never any good at pinball games. Sometimes, some players are so good at pinball games they can last forever. And I always feel like, how is it possible? Because I always end up in these situations, which I guess you have to not get into them. But I always end up in these situations where sometimes just pure luck seems to just overrule anything you can do. Like it just bounces into a place where you're gonna fall. But I guess, yeah, I guess you just have to not get into those situations. I don't know. It also probably depends a lot on the pinball game. The specific game that you're playing. No, can we tilt? Okay, let's try to get these chicks. Get the 3 chicks. Yeah, 3 chicks. Okay, that's fun too. Let's get Mario'd. Ah, inaccurate touchscreen. Yeah, garbage. Early touchscreens were pretty garbage. I kind of liked my maybe it's not an early touchscreen, but my Palm Trio that I got in 2006, I liked quite a bit. I liked having a keyboard, and I actually had, believe it or not, on my Palm Trio, you can look up how that looks if you want. I had a Trio 680. It had like a little D-pad and buttons, and I loaded emulators onto it for NES and TurboGrafx and stuff. It wouldn't work with, something like Super Nintendo has too many buttons. But I played a lot of NES games and TurboGrafx games specifically on my Palm Trio on my train rides. I actually played a lot of and you can play them pretty well, even though it's a little controller. I played like Super Mario 3 and got like far into it and everything. And I don't know, I kind of miss it in a way. Oh. Like, with Apple, you can't just download a random NES emulator and put whatever you want onto it. You probably can with Android to some degree, but I don't have Android. But even then, most Android phones aren't going to have a D-pad on it. You would probably have to get some kind of case that has like I don't know, a Bluetooth pairable controller on it or something. And I don't know, I just liked having this all-in-one thing. And with the Palm Trio, I played games on it, native games on it. I played, or I browsed the web. I kind of did everything. Obviously, it wasn't as powerful as a Android or iPhone phone today, but I feel like I did everything I needed to at the time. Anyway, that was a little pinball, which yeah, I suck at. Faxanity was a really cool game. Maybe I'll play a little bit of that. It's another game that's kind of involved, but perhaps a little underrated. I see this game get props that it deserves, but you don't usually see it named like in the top 10 NES games or anything like that. This is really good though. It's kind of a side-scrolling action RPG. So, in 1988, Hudson Soft under license from Falcom. And you are like this elf dude, and the dwarves are the evil ones. Andy said this is good. I finished it back in the day. Yeah, I finished this too. I've been on a long journey. I came back to my hometown to find it is almost deserted. The gate is closed. People are gone. It's cool music too. And the walls are crumbling. I wonder what happened. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, guy. What's up, dude? What do I press? Down, up, up. I want you to see the king right away. Ryan's everything went to garbage after the iPhone. We need to go back to physical buttons and flip QWERTY keyboards. Well, I mean, you can probably get cases that have that built in. I think I've seen that. And overall, it's better without them. It's just that for some use cases, I like having the physical keyboard. Okay, I gotta talk to the king. Here's the guy selling food. Hello, food guy. Trying to meet to bring energy for 50 golds? Golds? I don't have any money. This is not enough golds. This is the elf town of Aeolus. It is located at the bottom of the world tree, and the elves live here. Go to see the guru before you see the king. Oh, wait a minute. They told me this. Other guy told me to see the king. Is this where the king lives? Oh, this is the guru. He's like in a church. If you are going to see the king, look at it blinking. Take this ring. This ring will identify you. Don't lose it. Ring of Elf. I like how I am an elf, I think, and they're like, this is the town of the elves, and please take this ring of elf to identify that you're an elf. Okay, Ryan says wife's almost home, I gotta jump off in a bit. Alright, so thanks for joining, Ryan. But yeah, this is a good game, Faxanadu. The dwarfs are already in town, it looks like the end is near. Can't you handle some dwarves? Here is the armor dude, I guess. Hello, I'm Link as I speak too. I sell tools. What would you like? Yeah, when they say what would you like, you can say come here to buy. Then they say what would you like again. Yep. What is true is that autocorrect makes you kind of just not even really carefully type. You're like, blah. Anyway, I can't afford anything here. This guy sells keys. That's her. Hello, I sell keys. What would you like? Come here to buy. What would you like? I already said come here to buy. He sells Key J. Next time I go to a store or like a restaurant or something, they're gonna say, what would you like? And I'll say, come here to buy. Oh, we got monsters already. Cannot slap them. I guess I can jump over them. I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction, though. Oh. Got hit by one. Oh! What happened? I must have hit my fast forward button or something. By accident. I shall give magic for 200 golds. This is not enough golds. You had Snake on your watch, and that was the game you had on your early Nokia button phone. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people liked Snake back in the day. The last well is almost dry. Oh man, this is not going well. Here's a castle. The king is waiting for you. Okay. The whole castle is just the king. He sits down and stands up if you're near him. Glad you could come. Disaster has befallen us. The elf fountain water, our life source, has stopped. The wells are drying up. Many men went out and nobody came back. You are our last hope. I shall give you 1,500 gold. Yeah! Give me all the gold. See, I always wonder in games like this, they give you enough, you know, you're trying to save the world or save the king's daughter or do something really huge, and, you know, stop their entire city from being destroyed. And they're like, I'm going to give you just enough gold for you to buy a dagger and a piece of cloth. Like, no, give me more men and give me the best you got. Get best equipment, everything. Give me all the potions. I'm trying to save the world here, or your daughter or whatever. He's like, nope. This crown on my head is more valuable. I would rather keep the crown and everybody dies than give you good equipment. But 1,500 does seem like a good amount. In this game. Do you want a mortal artisan for 200 gold? I don't know if I do, because I don't remember what that means. I think I hit yes already, okay. It upped my power. Do you want... no, I don't want... Should probably just buy the weapon armor. I forget these guys. Give him magic. Forget the magic for now. Oh. Martial art lesson apparently means healing you. Yeah, that's a little thing about this game. A little bad thing about this game is the jumping is a little awkward at first. You don't go very far horizontally when you jump, and you kind of have this floatiness to your jump, so it's a little bit hard to get used to. And don't look at the way you drop very quickly, too. It's like you float and then you drop. You float. You're like a feather, and then suddenly you're like a stone. Hello, I said tools. Do I want any tools here? Yeah, so he includes weapons as tools. Let's get the hand dagger. I think Deluge is like the basic attack spell, so maybe I want that. I will come here to buy. Alright, Ryan says he's gotta go and order tamales for his dad for Christmas. That's cool. I want tamales. Thanks for hanging out, Ryan. It's been fun. I'll see you perhaps on Saturday. What should me and Rob Bob stream? We're not going to be able to do a Vector X stream, unfortunately. Maybe we'll do like a game book kind of stream. That might be fun. But yeah, good night, Ryan. Thanks for joining. Anyway, so I want to get Deluge, or I think I need magic points first. So maybe I'll skip that for now. Get a red potion. I don't know what that does. Probably heals you. Okay, but I have the dagger. Can I equip it? Or do I have to like actively equip it? Probably. Hand dagger. Alright, I can stab now. Alright, now what you got for me? Visit all gurus on your way. You'll get a title according to your experience. Yeah, they just level up. You level up at the gurus. That's right. They have stained glass, by the way. Hello, people. Don't try too hard. I want to try hard. A meteorite fell into the world's tree and created havoc. At the end of the confusion, the dwarfs of the underworld came up and attacked the elves. So it's the meteorite's fault. Nobody knows the reason. The meteorite must have like disturbed their slumber or something, or kind of made them crazy. Oh, this guy sells food. Fried meat to bring energy for victory. That's right. Oh, look, it gives me magic too. That's good. I just need enough money to get the deluge spell. I'm not talking to you. I'm trying to go in the door. That's where I came in, I guess. I can't go in there. Yeah. Let's try going to the right, though. Uh-oh, we got enemies. We got these hopping eyeball guys. Yeah, money. There is a mark of Jack by the keyhole. Oh, I gotta buy that J key. Okay, let's go buy the J key. Let's go back. The key salesman. Which one was it, though? It'd be nice if they had convenient signs above each door. Maybe they do. Doesn't look like they do. I don't remember what's what. Yeah, this is the key salesman. Okay. Give me key, fool. Hello, I got a cigarette in my mouth. I'm here to buy. Key J. Yeah, I got my key J. I don't know if I need multiple or not. You're back? Well, that's good, because I want more money. There is a mark of... Okay, so I have to actively use it, I guess. Item. Key J. There we go. I've used key. Alright, I'm back. I'm in the dangerous outdoors. Outside the safety of the town. And now we play the heroic adventure music. guy up top is going to fall down if I go to the right. So that's why it's best to stay on the left at first, if I recall correctly. Ah, that hurt. Yeah, I'm getting money fasting. I can go back and get deluged soon. Oh, I can't hit these guys. They're too small. Okay, let's go get the spell. You can't go back? What? Oh crap! I thought you could go back. Alright, I must have to find another way back. Another way back Wednesday. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's right. You gotta swing across these ladders like Tarzan almost. Oh no! They make even these early monsters a little bit challenging, gotta say. These guys. It's funny how I remember just as I was killing them. I don't think these guys give you money. They're just pains in the butt. Alright. Hello, I remember you from town. Magic, shield, or death. These are way too big. Way too expensive for me. I bet I could just, if I really wanted to, I could just grind those weak monsters, and I could probably get the magic shield in like 10 minutes. I mean, I got from like 200 to 800 to 1,000 just by walking a couple screens. I probably could just grind for that, but I'm not gonna. Oh, jeez. Of course, I am getting beat up a lot too. I would need to actually not get beat up in the process. I'm gonna die soon, so I couldn't do it. Alright, real town, nice. Let's heal up. Where can we heal up first? The meat guy, right? The guy who sells meat. We blocked the passage to the next town by building a wall. Build the wall, but the dwarves keep coming. You should have a shield. It'll protect you from dwarf attacks. That's right, I think all these monsters in this game are dwarfs. Like those weird eyeball creatures and everything, they're all dwarves. Wait, did I go to this one? I did not go to this one. Okay, so I can get a shield right now, that's good. Let's do it. Thank you for shopping. Wait, I can't use it yet because I'm not high enough level or something? Oh, crap. Oh, because I was in the store, that's all. Alright, the key guy. I don't know if I need keys. I mean, I probably got it, right? What does he have, though? J key again. I don't know. I'm gonna pass for now. I want to get healed up. There is the town of Forepaw ahead of you. Can I level up? Come on, can I? You will need peace of mind. I will meditate with you. Okay. Oh no, it's a password. I have to remember the password. I can take a screenshot these days. Hold on. Where's my mouse cursor? Here we go. Screenshot. I'm probably not going to use that. Here's where we can heal up. Watch out for the jar of poison. The poison will take your energy away. It's so weird. You go into some, like, pharmacy or something, you talk to somebody who works there, and she just says, "Watch out for the jar of poison." I'm like, what? It's a little weird thing to say. Do you want a treatment? I don't know. Is he going to give me the jar of poison? He looks creepy, too. He's like, "Do you want a treatment? It is 250 gold, please. This is not enough gold." Yeah, I don't have enough. I'm short by 200. I'm short by 34. You can carry 8 items. They are all important. Choose well. Did you learn the Guru's mantra? Yeah. The mantra will return you to this world. Hold on to the mantra and hold on to your butts. Okay, let's try to get a little more money. Yeah, now I have enough for the treatment. Unspecified treatment. Okay, I'm gonna get my unspecified treatment. You want a treatment? Let's do it. Yeah, I'm fully healed. Ow! Oh, my magic is maxed too. Don't try too hard. Why do they always tell me not to try hard? Okay, so what's next on the agenda? I don't know. I guess I wanted to get that spell. I didn't get it yet, right? I have to kill people to get it though. Get the money for it. Hello, I sell tools. I'm just trying to see if I can skip the message. It's so obnoxious after a while. What would you like? Yeah, Deluge is 500. Alright, so I'm gonna save up for Deluge. Maybe I could kill somebody right here. Nah, those guys don't give money. Well, the spiky guys probably do, but I can't kill them yet. A little dangerous when there's 2 of them. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream soon, but I'm thinking of giving Kung Fu one more try. I think I can do that. So I'm just gonna save my state here or something. I don't know. I would love to dedicate some time to this, but now is not the time, unfortunately. Well, let's see if I can do the save state thing. Yeah, quick save. Cool. I'm gonna give Kung Fu one more try. I know I can beat that. So I'm going to do it right now. Time for some Kung Fu. Actually, we're going to go with I'm not going to sleep until I beat Mr. X on level 5. Get away from me, knife thrower. Okay, level 1 down. Little messy and sloppy, but a level completed nonetheless. Excuse me. So there's in this game you can play mode A or mode B, and I don't remember the difference. Yes? Yes. Wrap. Okay, wrap it up soon. Take that boomerang guy. Okay, boomerang. Run away from the midgets. Ah! Cool, I beat a level without getting hurt. Alright, let's beat that Mr. X. I know I can do it. Ho 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 ho. Bonus extra life there. There. Knife guys always get me. Oh yeah. Okay, moths. Damn. Crap. Jerk. Alright. Alright, level 5 now. I should be able to do it, right? Right? Tamales for Christmas. That's right. My dad wouldn't appreciate a bunch of tamales for Christmas, but I think that sounds awesome. Maybe he would. I don't know. Just don't think it would be something he would, something that would be on his radar. You know, he wouldn't ask for that. Oh, freaking shorties. Woof. Ah. Damn it. Go away, shorties. Yeah, I did it. Alright. Mission accomplished for the stream. Now I can go to sleep happy. But let's keep going and see how far I can go. Congratulations, Thomas and Sylvia, but their happiness does not continue long. Okay. I think they now keep the enemies coming at me while I'm fighting the boss. That might be the difference of the second time around. Oh, shit. You know, it felt like they were hugging me for an eternity there, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage. Like, one of those dagger hits is much worse, for example. Alright, let's see if we can get up to the third level, meaning the third, you know, beat the boss twice, basically. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I think when the short guys do their flip move at you, you don't have to actually kick them or punch them. You just have to block them with your body and it kills them. I mean to get that close to him initially. Oh well. I realized I just had to go with it at that point. I'm about to break 200,000, which might be an extra life. I guess not. I just hit it and it did not give me an extra life. Alright. Got out of that jam a little bit. A little bit damaged. Just hit my rewind button a little bit by accident there. Or something. Yeah, they just keep throwing these enemies at you. Ugh. There we go. It's hard when you're fighting the boss and they're throwing the grunts at you. Okay, this will probably be the enemy by the magician. Let's try to beat him. Let's try our best here. I stop hitting the fast forward button by accident. Oh, jeez. The trickster, this guy. Damn, damn it. Ah, I think you can punch those fireballs. I gotta be ready for that. That's it, though. All right, well, that's it for the stream. I'm happy. I feel content that I was able to beat Mr. X once. Maybe I can beat him a second time, another time. But that's it for me. Thanks for joining Andy and Ryan and anybody else who might have been watching. This has been Wayback Wednesday, and what will we do next week? I have no idea. Maybe I'll put up a poll. I'm able to I'm able to write posts now. Like I can just, I don't know, YouTube granted me access to it. They don't give it to the newbies, but apparently I leveled up and I can make posts on YouTube. In other words, it could just be text or an image, or I can put up a poll even. So maybe I'll put up a poll of like, what system or what specific game or something would you like to see me play? And I'll let the viewers decide. Maybe that would be fun to do. But that's all I got for now. So thanks for watching me play a bunch of NES games and thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you next time. Take care.